God has given me a gift. Only one. I am the most complete fighter in the world. My whole life I've trained. For what? I must prove I am worthy of something. Yuri Boyka, a character who has been put to prison for first-degree murder in Undisputed 2, has been training and fighting his entire life. We don't know his origin story. He has no wife, has no children, family, and like he says, he has only one gift: fighting. He is not that much of a talker, although he can say some very cool and smart things at times. Like that quote I cited in the beginning. Boyka is the embodiment of every child, boy, man, who have been abandoned, hurt, and the embodiment of everyone who suffered. He might have even survived a war, and his whole family could be dead. He did some horrible things, and now he is on his redemption arc. That would explain his constantly angry persona and the conflict between his ego, high guard, and his occasionally humane side. Like that time when he befriended Turbo and helped him escape to his family. I really like and appreciate the uniqueness of this character, especially after finding out Scott Adkins is a completely different person from that. His voice and his accent are legendary in this movie. His accent seems
Well,
so
coming
thick
back to
that I
Boyka
thought there is
after
no way
6
he could be
years,
British or
6 years. I
American.
wish it hadn't been 6 years.
Also,
I wish it was
I
more like
really like how Boyka is a very simple human being. We don't see this big background story about him, which keeps the mystery. We don't see redundant hookups, a divorce, or a cliché underdog story like we see 90+% of the time in such movies. The story is very simple. An angry Russian who spent many years fighting in prison tournaments, training, now just wants freedom, and most probably peace. The fighting scenes are beautifully choreographed and so badass. Acting and the interactions in this movie are raw and edgy enough to keep you invested. They are not overcomplicating things. Fighters are coming from different prisons of the world, and voyeurs are betting on their running dogs. Dark cells, mediocre and moldy prisons, testosterone pumping through the roof. Dolor represents everything that Boyka isn't. A calm junkie who needs to cheat his way into victory. He likes to slowly get into his opponent's head. Boyka might be a hothead and angry 90% of the time, but he doesn't need to cheat to win anymore. And he has a very strong determination and a purpose. Everybody did just enough of a job and made Boyka look like this superhero kind of creature, who always wins in the end, but we knew that, right? However, we still didn't care, because we knew we were in for a treat. When Boyka gets angry, he fights at his best. Bets are lost, and spirits are broken. With each day spent in prison, with each training session, and after each fight won, he is closer to his peace and freedom. He doesn't want or know about anything else. He is a villain who suffered and learned his lesson through pain. The story is focusing on one guy, his mission towards redemption and his freedom, and proving to himself he can be the very best in the world at one thing and one thing only: fighting.